Hello, everyone. Really hate to start the show off on a sad note. And yes, I know we had a day off yesterday. I needed to have a day off. I needed a break. But we'll incorporate yesterday's events along with today, all the friends' birthdays and stuff like that in today's beer and song of the day. In the meantime, let's pay tribute to a real legend of a man right here. This guy. Look familiar? Anybody ever seen the movie The Hurricane with Denzel Washington from 1999? Anybody ever heard the song Hurricane by Bob Dylan from 1975? Oh, I meant to upload that one. I was going to play that one. We'll play it on another day. It's all good. Well, anyway, so Reuben Carter. This guy is a boxer from the 60s, wrongfully accused of murder, and sentenced. He spent 19 years in prison before he was finally able to prove his innocence. And folks, thanks to a good group of folks up in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, they fought hard to get this man's freedom. Well, this man just passed away early Sunday morning, Easter Sunday, at the age of 76, just short of 77 years old. Well, May 3rd, 1937, excuse me. Yeah, that's the same exact month, day, and year as Frankie Valli. I just realized that. Wow. Just short of 77 years. Cancer. The guy suffered enough in prison for 19 years unjustly. And sadly suffered from cancer as well. But this guy became a motivational speaker and did many, many, many great things. He wasn't bitter. He was a great man. And he is sorely missed. Middleweight boxer and a pretty doggone good one. And just an all-around awesome guy. The late, great Dr. Reuben Carter. Rest in peace. Moment of silence, please. All right, now, folks, can't have the show on a sour note. It wouldn't be beer and song of the day without that. Hello, everyone. It is Monday, April 21st in the year of our Lord 2014. How are all you doing out there? I am doing awesome as always. Wicked awesome. It may be Monday, but by golly, it's only 4 more days till Diggity Friday. Because you know beer is good for you. You hot diggity dog damn right it is. And today's unofficial sponsor of our show, Lobo. That's right, leader of the pack. Some good beer brewed down here in Yeehaw, Texas by my friend Lee Hereford, President and CEO of Pedernales Brewing Company out of Fredericksburg, Yeehaw, Texas. Otherwise known as Southern Oklahoma. Same damn state, pretty much. Lee Hereford, great guy. Met him in person last year's beer festival. And I'll tell you what, he brews some doggone good beer down here in Texas. So there you go. Speaking of beer, bring out a proper beer consumption apparatus. Today's beer of the day has never been unleashed on the show before. I've never seen this here beer before until just now. I love Sam Calagione's brewery up in Milton, Delaware, Dogfish Head. Their slogan, off-centered ales for off-centered people. Well, that's me all the way, baby. Dogfish Head Namaste. N-A-M-A-S-T-E. It's a white beer brewed with orange slices, lemongrass, coriander, and peppercorns. Are you kidding me? Wow. It's one of his weaker strength beers. Only 4.8%. So actually a smidge below normal strength beer. I love a good beer. I know you do too. That's why we got beer and song of the day. Great music, great beer, great times, great friends. Power beer opening apparatus pump technique. Here we go. And you'll notice I do not have the cast anymore. Right now I don't have the contraption on. I'm letting my scar, that's my ulnar nerve entrapment surgery scar, letting that get some fresh air. It's okay to do that. 45-degree angle right in the beer consumption apparatus right over the keyboard because I'm that damn good. Haven't spilled a drop yet. Never have, never will. Not this one. Smells pretty interesting. Cheers and beers to all of you pros that say Germany goodbye as they say in Japan. Light in flavor and texture. As far as It's a great beer for the summer. It is pretty hot, doggone hot out here in Yeehaw, Texas right now. So I'm going to give this one a B. I like this beer. It's a good beer. Very different. I've never had a beer like this before, ever. It's very grassy, but in a good way. I know, it doesn't make sense, does it? That's why it's off-centered ale for off-centered people. Because Sam Calagione does it again with another fantastic beer. All right, well, we got a plethora of birthdays. I'm going to bring out the April 20th birthday shout-outs. Those that celebrated Easter and their birthday. And for those that don't celebrate Easter and their birthday, but like to celebrate that 420. It is what it is. That's your own choice. And I'm not one to judge. If you want to smoke some wacky tobacco, so be it. I prefer to celebrate Easter myself. That's more important to me, but it's all good. Anyway, how about my good friend Virginia Gates? Here's a lovely lady and a Mafia Wars player every day, and she's with the Best Damn Mafia Wars family on the old Facebook. That's right, Strays Fight United. That's us, because teamwork makes the dream work. Virginia, you're a wonderful Mafia, and happy birthday to you from yesterday. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope your birthday was absolutely méchant and chenille. French for wicked awesome. You know what I'm saying, eh? That's what I'm talking about. Oh, Canada indeed. You got to give some love to our neighbors up north. Well, Virginia, hey, celebrate your birthday every day. I celebrate life every day. So, hey, cheers and beer so you have a wicked awesome day. Celebrate well and enjoy. Next on the list, my man Bobby Cordell. Now, here's a legend of a man I know from exotic Japan. A damn good man indeed. A great family man. Great friend. Just heard from you earlier today, matter of fact. Good hearing from you. Sorry about surgery. Hey, like I said, Bobby, surgery myself. But you know what? I guess it's like a car. They're repairing us, you know. Hopefully to a better performance. A better performing human being. Well, Bobby, definitely miss working with you. And brother, happy birthday to you from yesterday. And hope you have a wicked awesome day. Celebrate well and enjoy. And cheers and beers to you. Next on the list, the lovely Kianna Chichile. Did I pronounce that right? Chichile. Chechile. Hey, maybe someday it'll be Fontaine anyway. Who knows? That's right, the better half of our good friend John Fontaine, who's the wonderful son of my good friends Jeff and his better half Maria Fontaine. We got his lovely girlfriend Kianna. And Kianna, happy birthday to you, my friend. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope your birthday yesterday was absolutely phenomenal. And I hope you got spoiled, because you deserve it. You're a wonderful lady, and hope you have a wicked awesome day, and celebrate well and enjoy. Cheers and beers to you. Oh, today's Patriots Day for us Massachusetts folks, and the folks that used to be part of Massachusetts till 1820 when we said, hey, go be your own state. Maine, yeah. Why do they say that? I've never understood that. You know, whatever. AYUH. Very common up down East Maine, you know. But yeah. So there you go. Next birthday, my good man RJ Haslerig. This guy is ultra cool. And what he does a lot of customer service type jobs, things of that nature. Always helping people. People like you, RJ. We need more like you in the world, man. This guy I know from jolly old England, and he's so awesome. Remember RJ 3 years ago? Remember we went to Bible camp together? Oh yeah, we found God. We learned lots of scripture, and we did learn a little bit about adult beverages now, didn't we? Hell yeah. RJ, I miss you big time. Haven't heard from you in a while. Drop me a line. Let me know how life's treating you. Hope you have a wicked awesome day. And brother, party hard and enjoy. Celebrate like it's 1969, minus the acid. Cheers and beers to you. Next on the list, my man Paul Pearson. Paul's an awesome guy. I know from online through my good friend Josh Graves, a badass crew dog that I know from jolly old England, who's living in Oklahoma. That's right, southern Kansas pretty much. Hey, Paul, how you doing, man? Hope you're doing well, and haven't heard from you in a long time. Love to hear. Actually, didn't I just hear from you recently? Yeah, I think it was a thank you for the happy birthday shout out yesterday. Well, hey, how about a YouTube show shout out? Why? Because you deserve it and you're ultra cool. Paul, my friend, happy birthday. Would love to hear from you. Let me know how life's treating you. Hope it's treating you very well. It treats me well every day. If the day ends in a Y, it's a great day, period, end of story. Well, Paul, have a wicked awesome day. Celebrate well and enjoy. Cheers and beers. There were a lot of April 20th birthdays. Like my man, Scott Peshkowski. This guy fixes engines for a living. Or he did. He decided he didn't want to do that anymore. I know him from jolly old England. I know him from down here in Texas, otherwise known as West Louisiana. And Scott, my man, the pride of Florida, land of the old people, but I think you're still a little too young to live in Florida. Just saying. Great leader of men, women, and its. And Scott, happy birthday to you from yesterday. How you doing, brother? Hope you're doing well and hope your day was absolutely incredible. Hope today's incredible. Too bad our Red Sox didn't do so well today. We lost 7-6 on the Patriots Day game. Bummer to the freaking Orioles. We split the series. Oh, well. Hey, great comeback last night, though, huh? We down 5-0 to the Orioles and came back to win 6-5. I had already written them off last night. I got to admit it. I'm a sourpuss sports fan. I'll admit it. But, you know, it is what it is. It's Scott, my friend. Happy birthday. Hope you have a wicked awesome day. Celebrate well and enjoy. Next on the list, my man, Joe Walsh. One of the most wicked hardcore Alabama Crimson Tide fans you're ever going to find. This guy living in Hawaii. I know him from jolly old England. A comical nav wizard. A smart man. A great man. And pretty badass name, too. Joe Walsh. You damn right. Joe, what's up, brother? How you doing? Hope your birthday was phenomenal. Hell, you're so far behind in time, but in Hawaii, it's almost April 20th still. But, all right, not quite that bad. But, hey, hope you have a wicked awesome day and celebrate well and enjoy. Cheers and beers. All right, we had a couple wedding anniversaries for April 20th. One of them was my good friends Mike and his better half Michelle Nix. 12 years of exquisite marriage yesterday. How cool is that? Wicked cool. And I've known Mike since the days of good old California, the land of fruits and nuts, otherwise known as Southern Oregon. Word dog! Mike! Remember, you're a 19-year-old young man. And now you're married. A couple wonderful kids. Wonderful wife. Wow. My, how we grow, right? 12 years of marriage. Good God. You've been married just a smidge longer than me. Farrah and I are going to hit 12 years of wicked awesome marriage on September 28th. You beat me to the punch there, Mike. But hey, I was married once before, so I had you beat. Hey, I had to get the practice marriage out of the way. You just better make sure this is the right one. I think it is. You got a wonderful lady. Michelle, one of our best Beer and Song of the Day fans. She gets in on trivia all the time. She's a former Fan of the Week winner a few times. She's a former Babe of the Day on Beer and Song of the Day. Hell yeah! And Michelle, I'm going to beat your ass to some song pop this week. Got to. I think you got me last week. Grr. Excuse me. Well, hey, happy 12th wedding anniversary and hope you enjoy the show. And then a big one right here. My good friend Nelson Swartz. Folks, this great man got married 46 years ago yesterday. Nelson Swartz, I know him from the A&P grocery store vineyard here in Massachusetts, Martha's Vineyard Island. A great man indeed, an awesome guy. And happy anniversary to you, brother. And from yesterday. And I'm sure it was awesome, just as every other anniversary was. 46 years of marriage. That's love, baby. And the love doctor, Apps of Smurf, freaking loves that. And hey, cheers and beers on your anniversary from yesterday. You obviously celebrate every day. All right. The show might go a little extra because I got to get those April 21st things in, today's stuff. Just verificating. I didn't miss anything else. Okay. Here we go. Here's some birthdays for today. My good friend John Hellert. This guy's he's a musician. Loves heavy metal. Yeah, Thrash Metal Thursday is a very popular show, isn't it, John? Well, you're a hell of a guy, hell of a guitarist, and a hell of a... I feel like I've already known you for a long time. And yet, I haven't even met you in person yet. Hey, a stranger's a friend you haven't met yet. Remember that. Well, John, happy birthday today. And hope you have a wicked awesome day. Party hard and enjoy. Brother, cheers and beers to you. And we will feature some of your music on a future show. Don't you worry. My good friend Randy Bullock. Here's an awesome guy I know from jolly old England. Randy fixes engines for a living. This guy's old school BMF all the way, no doubt about that. Randy, what's going on, big man? How are you? Hope you're doing well. I haven't heard from you in a long time. Love to hear from you. Drop me a line. Let me know how life's treating you. Definitely miss working with you. And brother, hope you have a wicked awesome day and happy day of Beth. Celebrate well and enjoy. Next on the list, the lovely Julia Manzini. Julia Manzini, excuse me. Shame on me. She's a mafia-ette. The Mafia Wars. Hey, it's all about icing fools. You know, I get off of work, want to get rid of some pent-up frustration. I get on the old Mafia Wars and ice some fools. We're not hurting anybody for real. Maybe just some egos. That's about it. So, Julia, great having you in the crew, and happy birthday to you. Hope you have a wicked awesome day. Celebrate well and enjoy. Next on the list, my man Cameron Highland, a badass bubble-chasing son of a gun I work with down here in Yeehaw, Texas, otherwise known as Northern Mexico. Dr. Highland, you badass mamma jamma, what's going on? Happy day of Beth to you. And hey, I hope you have a wicked awesome day. And brother, party hard and enjoy. And hey, cheers and beers to you. Hope you enjoy the show. Mama's making chicken sandwiches right now. I don't want to be late for dinner. Dinner's served promptly at 6 o'clock every night. Alright, next on the list, my good friend Enzo Nico. Mafia Wars player. Another one. He's been in my crew for a long time. Years. 4 years. Enzo Nico, happy birthday to you, man. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. And I always appreciate the help on the Mafia Wars. Hey, it's all about good people helping good people to reach out to other good people as we wax schmucks and schmuckettes. A lot of fun, huh? You're damn right. Well, hey, Enzo, my man. Cheers and beers. Have a wicked awesome day and happy birthday. Next on the list, my good friend Rachael Mongelo. Rachael I've known for over 30 years. Why? Tisbury School, elementary school, of course. Been here in Massachusetts, where we're from. Best town in the world. Best state in the nation, Massachusetts. Without Massachusetts, they wouldn't be in America, period, dot, end of freaking story. Remember that. It's where the revolution started. And don't forget Martha's Vineyard Island, best island in the world, too. Well, Rachael is a fine outstanding graduate of Martha's Vineyard Beach High School class of 1990. And Rachael, happy birthday. How are you? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Definitely missed the hell out of you. Love to hear from you. Drop me a line. Hope you have a wicked awesome day. And celebrate well and enjoy. Cheers and beers. Next on the list, my man Jason Goggin. Now here's an awesome leader of men, women, and anti-work that I know from exotic Japan. That's right. And Jason, what is going on, my brother? My wife and I, very good friends with you, obviously. We see you every so often. Haven't seen you in a while. We kind of miss you. Love to hear from you. Let me know how you doing, man. Hope you're celebrating your birthday in style. Hope you have a wicked awesome day. And brother, party hard and enjoy. And be smart, be safe. Don't be driving if you're drinking like me, okay? I ain't driving anywhere. I'm staying at home, baby. Hell yeah. We miss you, buddy. Love to hear from you. Hope you enjoy the show. Milestone birthday to my good friend Josh Tucker. Another one I've known for over 30 years. He's a fine outstanding graduate of Martha's Vineyard Beach High School class of 1993. And he's got an awesome first name, I might add. Josh, you damn right. That's a great first name right there. Josh Tucker, the pride of Vineyard Haven, Massachusetts. Celebrating a milestone birthday. If that ain't wicked awesome, I don't know what is. Josh, happy birthday. Welcome to the new age bracket. And brother, it's a good one. Okay? Celebrate well and enjoy. Cheers and beers to you. Alright. Let's give a random shout out to my good friend Philip Hom. H-O-M. Now, I've been talking to him on the Dragnet groups. As you all know, I'm a big fan of Jack Webb and Side and Joe Friday. Bad 714. Radio series of Dragnet from June 3rd, 1949 through February 26, 1957. Of course, we had all 276 black and white episodes from December 16th, 1951 to August 23rd, 1959. And, of course, the color episodes of Dragnet from January 15th. Yeah, I think it was January 15th. I know it's the one with Blue Boy. That was a weird one. Or January 10th. Maybe it was January. I know it was January 1967. Son of a bitch. Through April 23rd, 1970 was the last episode number 98. 98 color episodes. I have all those. I have all but 5 of the radio episodes. Because it seems like nobody else can get them either. And I got 63 black and white episodes. And Philip, my friend, great chatting with you living in Washington, D.C. What's it like to be one of the few honest people in Washington, D.C.? Gotta ask. I had to go there. It's a lot of fun. Brother, great chatting with you today. And brother, I'll tell you, man, we got a common love for Dragnet. If that wasn't one of the most wicked awesome shows ever, I definitely don't know what is. I'm a big Dragnet fan, big Get Smart fan. You know, Maxwell Smart, Agent 86, of course. And then Twilight Zone, of course, the original 1959 to 64 series. I own all the episodes for those 2 shows. And, of course, as many as I can get my hands on for Dragnet. Love it. Dragnet. Remember that? The original intro. That's right. Well, Philip, man, great chatting with you, man. We'll be talking a lot more. And, brother, just want to give you a shout-out. This is what I do each and every day after I get off a high day's work. Do a little bit of after-work stress relief. A beer, some music you'll see later, and even a babe and hunk of the day. Hey, you got to keep the ladies and the men that love the men happy, too, you know. I'm all about the fans. That's what I'm saying. So, there you go. And there's a shout-out for you. Hope you enjoyed the show. All right, I want to give a shout out to my good friend Tim Miller. This guy is an awesome man. Tim Miller, the pride of Martha's Vineyard Island. You and I were chatting it up after I had posted about Reuben Hurricane Carter passing away. You mentioned you've seen that movie, The Hurricane, many, many times, even more than I have. Dude, I'll tell you, that is one totally phenomenal movie. And Tim, I think you and I agree. Everybody needs to watch the movie, The Hurricane. Denzel Washington, we all know how great of an actor he is. And wow, what a movie. And then I recommend reading up some more on Reuben Carter. You'll be impressed. R-U-B-I-N Carter. And with that, Tim, great chat with you, man. And cheers and beers to you. All right, well, we got celebrity birthdays from yesterday and today. But in the meantime, I think it's time what we're going to do is we're going to bring out today's hunk of the day for you ladies and you men that love the men. And I did not realize that we just featured this guy 3 months ago. My lovely lady admin, Gidget, let me know about that. And I don't think she's going to complain about featuring him again because she loves this guy. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring out, since it is Blues Monday, I thought we'd go with some Jimi Hendrix. Remember, Jimi Hendrix, just ask him yourself back in the day. He's considered tied in with heavy metal. No. He always considered himself a blues man. And believe me, he was. He rewrote the blues. This guy was something else. Well, here's some early stuff. We're taking it back to 1963 when he performed with Lonnie Youngblood. Folks, he was only 20 years old when he did these songs. And this one is Go-Go Shoes, Jimi Hendrix with Lonnie Youngblood, 1963. You'll recognize the guitar. And you'll recognize that soul style. Jimi Hendrix was one bad mamma jamma. There it is. Let's show off your hunk of the day for April 21st in the year of our Lord 2014. Troy Donahue. This guy was a sex symbol of the 50s and 60s. For the ladies and the men that love the men, he ain't no sex symbol to me. I mean, hell, I think all men are ugly, disgusting, and repulsive, okay? That's just me, though. Well, we had a bunch of celebrity birthdays on April 20th. I'll get to those real quick. Tito Puente, born this day 1923, passed away 2000, jazz legend. We all know about him. Steve Spurrier, one of the most cocky football coaches ever, in my opinion. Never could stand Steve Spurrier. Some sources say he was born this day 1944, others say 1945. Either he's 69 or 70 years old. South Carolina Gamecocks, I gotta give him credit due. He's a hell of the old ball coach. Hey, look at that. Troy Donahue with a mustache, huh? I know my lovely lady, Amon Gidget, doesn't like that too much. She can't stand mustaches. Yes, folks, I had to shave. It was driving my wife crazy. It's all good. A happy wife makes for a happy life. Poetry in Motion, 1959, early 60s, Johnny Tillotson. That guy, he's 75 years old today. Big milestone birthday right there. famous silent actor Harold Lloyd. He's the silent actor that wore the little round glasses. Not Groucho Marx, folks. Come on. Harold Lloyd, born on this day in 1893, passed away in 1971. That's Lonnie Youngblood on the saxophone, by the way. Some real early Jimi Hendrix, though. The guitar is all Jimi. I do believe that's Lonnie Youngblood on the vocals, though. Jimi didn't do a lot of singing. He was never an accomplished singer. Well, his guitar work sang. His guitar sang for him. Let's see. Veronica Cartwright, actress, 65 years old today. How about that? She's the voice of Lisa Simpson on The Simpsons. How about that? Oh. From themes from the movie A Summer Place, 1959, with Sandra Dee, baby. Oh my God, she was so gorgeous. Wow, a lot of birthdays. Miranda Kerr, model, hot, real hot, damn hot. 31 years old today. Shamar Moore. A lot of you ladies and you men that love the men love actor Shamar Moore. He's 44 years old today. Still going strong, of course. George Takei. Everybody loves George Takei. Mr. Sulu, of course. Star Trek. Digging it. Sorry. Big McLeod Hughes, my male admin and resident Star Trek expert. George Takei. Everybody follows that guy. The guy is awesome. And he's 77 years old as of yesterday. These are all April 20th birthdays, folks. Carmen Electra, 42 years old today, and she still looks damn good. Jessica Lange, 65, senior citizen. Wow. Luther Vandross, a phenomenal modern rhythm and blues singer. This guy, wow. Legendary all the way, no doubt about that. We definitely miss him. Born on this day, 1951, passed away in 2005. Ugh. Joey Lawrence, hey, all right, 38. And hopefully doing great. Haven't heard about him in a while. Adolf Hitler. Yeah, we all know what Adolf Hitler can do. He gets a big fat GFY. Although, April 20th was his birthday. And of course, he died in 1945. Yay. Evil died. Good. Probably rotten in hell. Good place for him. Crispin Glover. I couldn't believe it. He's only 50 years old today. He played as Marty McFly's dad in Back to the Future. That's funny because Michael J. Fox was 3 years older. Unbelievable. Yeah, you know. The late, great vibraphone jazz legend Lionel Hampton, born this day in 1908, passed away in 2002. Lived to be 93, almost 94 years old. Clint Howard, the younger brother of Ron Howard, of course, from Happy Days and American Graffiti. And, you know, Opie Cunningham because he was Opie Taylor in Andy Griffith's show. Duh. Well, yeah, Clint Howard, 55 years old today. Don Mattingly, Donnie Baseball, New York Yankees. But Don Mattingly always did like that guy, and he's got a badass porn stash. 53 years old today. Mike Portnoy, Dream Theater drummer. Pretty badass, too. Considered a phenomenal drummer. 47 years old today. John Paul Stevens, Supreme Court Justice. This guy is 94 years old today. That deserves a Love Doctor salute. And actor Ryan O'Neal, 73 years old today. Oh, I'm sorry. These are all yesterday's birthdays. Shame on me. So there we go. How about today's birthdays? Oh, God save the Queen. All hail the Queen. Queen Elizabeth II. She's 88 years old today. She looks great for her age. She's doing very well, full of life. And that is just awesome. I'm a big fan of Queen Elizabeth. Ultra cool. Her children, on the other hand, yeah, what are you going to do? Tony Romo, whether you love him or hate him, Tony Romo, he is 30. Some sources say he's 64. Others say he's, I'm sorry, Tony Romo, not Tony Danza. Jeez, it is Tony Danza's birthday, too. Tony Romo is 34 years old today. Tony Danza, you know, who's the boss, huh? Yeah. Well, Tony Danza Some sources say 63, others say 64. I always saw 64, but you know these actors, they change their birthdays all the time. Andie MacDowell, gorgeous actress, 56 years old today. Charles Grodin, actor, 79. Jamie Sale, yeah, baby, Canadian ice skater. She's 37 and she still looks fantastic. Late great former New York Yankee manager and actually Boston Red Sox manager after that, Joe McCarthy. Not to be confused with Senator Joe McCarthy. This is the good Joe McCarthy. Born this day in 1887, passed away in 1978. All right, he wasn't that good. He was the Yankee manager for a long time and whooped our asses, our Red Sox asses. Oh. Al Bumry, former Red Sox player. How about that? 67 years old today. Eddie Belfour, remember him? Chicago Blackhawks goaltender. Eddie Belfour, 49 years old today. Sir Anthony Quinn, phenomenal actor. Born this day in 1915, passed away in 2001. Charlotte Bronte. You know, the Bronte sisters, they did a lot of writing. You realize she was born this day in 1816, passed away in 1855. I did some reading on her last night. I couldn't believe she died so young. And come to find out, her and her other 4 sisters and their brother all died between the ages of 10 and 38. Charlotte was the last to die out of the siblings. Their mother died young in 1821. I'm sorry, 1821? It was 1825. Crazy. Their dad lived to be 84 years old, though. He outlived all 6 of his children by over 40 years. It's just insane. Oh, no, he outlived his wife by over 40 years. Unbelievable. Iggy Pop. I was never a fan of him, but maybe you are. He's 67 years old today, just like Al Bumry. Former Orioles baseball player, too, by the way. All right, well, I think it's time we get to our other song of the day. We got a lot of this day in history. I'll burn through them as fast as I can from yesterday and today. And before I do that, we did have a trivia question for today, and it was awesome, and somebody got it right. What song is considered to be the first published blues song? Well, our good friend Darryl Malkus, I don't even have him as a Facebook friend, but he's a fan of the show and the page, and that's all that matters. Darryl, you said it. You nailed it. You said Dallas Blues, published in 1912. Well, hot diggity dog damn. You are absolutely freaking correct. Written by Hart A. Wand, by the way. March 1912. Brother, wicked awesome job. Big love, Dr. Salute to you. Oh, hell yeah. Well done, my friend. Well done. Let's get to our babe of the day on Beer and Song of the Day as we enjoy some more Jimi Hendrix. This one is called She's a Fox. Maybe a forerunner of the Foxy Lady? I don't know. She's a fox. I think you'll agree with me that this real gorgeous, quote-unquote, plus-size model is stunningly gorgeous. Her name? Georgia Pratt. You ever heard of her? Probably not. She ain't fat, she's just thick. And I think she's gorgeous. That's a real woman right there, y'all. She's a fox, alright. Hey, understand, in 1999, 2 disaffected students brought guns to their high school in Columbine, Colorado, and murdered 12 students, 1 teacher, and then wussed out by killing themselves. That was 15 years ago yesterday, April 20th. I can't believe it's been 15 years already. Sadly, I think that is what began all these stupid, senseless school shootings we see in the news all the time. I think Columbine started that one. April 20th, 1997. First baseball game in Hawaii. St. Louis Cardinals beat the San Diego Padres in a doubleheader. In 1996, Chicago Bulls win a record 72 games in a single season. That record still stands. In 1993, Uranus passed Neptune. Only happens once every 171 years. So enjoy it while you can. Your kids ain't going to see it. In 1988, Baltimore Orioles set the worst record to start a baseball season. They were 0-14 to start off. They ended up going 0-21 before they finally won a baseball game. I remember that season. Man, there were some big jugs. Good Lord. On this day in 1981, final performance. Yesterday, 1981. Final performance of TV show Soap airs. Do you really care? Probably not. I don't either. In 1977, the Supreme Court rules "Live Free or Die" can be displayed or may be covered on New Hampshire licenses. Huh. Some people didn't like the slogan. Wimps. I think it's a great slogan. 1950, Baltimore's Memorial Stadium opens. They were the Baltimore Orioles of the AAA affiliate International League. They were a minor league team at the time. And of course, we all know St. Louis Browns became the Baltimore Orioles in 1955. Great song. Hot Babe. Natural beauty. Can't beat it. Well, Jockey Bill Shoemaker in 1949 wins his first race. Albany, California. In 1940, first electron microscope demonstrated by RCA. Where at? Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And in 1939, New York World's Fair opened. Very famous fair indeed. 1935, Your Hit Parade begins broadcasting on radio. Became #1 very quickly. Oh, also in 1939, Ted Williams, Boston Red Sox, got his first base hit. And that was off of New York Yankee pitcher Red Ruffing. Hall of Famer himself. Ooh, that's a Hall of Famer, baby. 1926, first check sent by radio facsimile transmission across the Atlantic. Yeah, the world was becoming smaller. In 1920, Philadelphia Phillies manager Gavy Kravitz puts himself in as pinch hitter. His 3-run home run beats the New York baseball Giants 3-0. That's probably one of the best managerial moves in baseball history right there. I'm putting myself in. And then I get the game-winning home run. Wow, that's awesome. 98 years ago, April 20th, Weigman Park opens in Chicago. We know it as Wrigley Field. The Cubs beat the Cincinnati Reds 7-6. Now remember, Wrigley Field was actually built in 1914 for the Federal League. But that was the first Cubs game. How about that? Hey! On April 20th, 1912, 2 iconic ballparks opened. Tiger Stadium in Detroit opens. The Tigers beat the Cleveland Indians 6-5. Of course, we all know after the 1999 season, they closed the Tiger Stadium, and they recently demolished it, I do believe, unfortunately. That was a legendary place. So is Fenway Park, Boston, Massachusetts, which celebrated birthday number 102 yesterday because they opened April 20th, 1912 by defeating the New York Highlanders 6-5 in extra innings. Oh, I'm sorry, 7-6 rather, in 11 innings. Who did the New York Highlanders become? The Yankees. Yeah, baby. On this day, April 20th, 1903, New York Highlanders, speaking of them, play their first baseball game with Jack Chesbro, the pitcher. They lost 3-1 to Al Orth and the Washington Senators. 1896, first public film showing in the United States, John Philip Sousa's El Capitan, premieres in New York City. 1879, first mobile home. It was horse-drawn. It was used in a journey from London and Cyprus. How about that, huh? How about that? And April 20th, 1841, first detective story, Edgar Allan Poe's Murders in the Rue Morgue is published. April 21st, events real quick as I finish off our Babe of the Day on Beer and Song of the Day. Hell yeah. 2011, on this day 2011, by order of an Egyptian court, the name of Egypt's former president, Hosni Mubarak, M-U-B-A-R-A-K. Yeah, that douchebag, you know. That name is stripped from public spaces, schools, and streets. Can you imagine the United States did that? That'd be interesting. Say, yeah, the guy was a schmuck. We don't want him associated with everything. Just rip his name off. On this day in 1997, ashes of Timothy Leary and Gene Roddenberry. Yeah, go figure. The acid guy and also the creator of Star Trek. Their ashes were launched into orbit, launched into outer space. That's pretty cool. That's wicked cool. On this day in 1995, the Boston Celtics, sadly, the final game at the original Boston Garden, the New York Knicks beat us 98-92. Damn it! 25 years ago today. I can't believe it's been 25 years. You're going to go, oh my God. Thousands of Chinese folks crowd into Beijing's Tiananmen Square, cheering students, demanding greater political freedom. Huge, huge riots. One of the most famous riots ever. 25 years ago today. Unbelievable. On this day, that's the last picture of our baby today. Like I said, the show was going to go a little longer today, but I had to get those news out there. I needed a day off yesterday. I needed a break. On this day in 1986, Geraldo Rivera opens Al Capone's vault on TV and finds nothing. I was watching that show. Everybody's excited. Wow, what a freaking waste of our time. I'll never get that a couple hours back. On this day in 1983, the £1 coin is introduced in the United Kingdom. That's why you don't find any pound coins older than 1983. Now you know. On this day in 1977, Yankee manager Billy Martin. I love this guy. He pulls the Yankee lineup out of a hat, and they beat the Toronto Blue Jays 8-6. Hey, the Blue Jays were a brand new baseball team, so you know that was a they were a not exhibition team. What do they call it? Brand new baseball team, expansion team. Excuse me. Jeez, couldn't think of the word. On this day in 1967, Los Angeles Dodgers first rain out in Los Angeles after 737 consecutive games. Wow. Yeah, it doesn't rain a lot in LA. It's pretty much a desert. On this day in 1960, Brasilia becomes capital of Brazil. Gee, that's fitting. On this day in 1959, a 2,664 pound, 16 foot, 10 inch white shark, great white shark, becomes the largest fish ever caught on a rod. It was caught by Alf Dean. That record stood forever. I think it's still considered a record. I'm not sure. Rumor had it was gotten beat. I'm not sure how that worked out, though. And for my metric friends, that's 1,211 kilograms. You know what I'm saying, eh? That's what I'm talking about. Gotta love our neighbors up north. That's right. And all our other metric friends. On this day in 1948, the first Polaroid camera was sold in the United States. Yay! On this day in 1913, Gideon Sundback of Sweden patents the zipper. Something we can all appreciate. Thank you, Gideon. You reek of awesomeness. The zipper. On this day in 1898, Phillies pitcher Bill Duggleby hits a grand slam on his very first at-bat. It's a hell of an impact. And he was a pitcher. Pretty impressive. On this day in and that was the dead ball era, too. Also on this day in 1898, the Spanish-American War begins. Uh-oh. On this day in 1878, New York installs the first firehouse pole. Gee, I wonder if they installed the first stripper pole years later. Probably. On this day in 1855, first train crosses Mississippi River's first bridge, Rock Island, Illinois, to Davenport, Iowa. On this day in 1836, the Battle of San Jacinto, in which Texas wins independence from Mexico. San Jacinto Day, happy birthday, Texas independence. Yeehaw! Texas. It's just eastern New Mexico. On this day in 1789, John Adams is sworn in as the first United States Vice President. Ironically, he was sworn in 9 days before George Washington was sworn in as president. So should he have been president of the United States at the time? I think so. On this day in 1509, Henry VIII becomes king of jolly old England. I'm Henry VIII, I am, yeah. It's dinner time. Probably already been served. It's already after 6. It's 6:10. Shit. Slam the rest of this here, beer. Empty brain cells an average Yankee fan. Folks, you know what time it is, right? Damn right, Reverend Dr. B. Folks, it's time to make a fetus to head out so everybody take care of a wicked awesome night and day. Peace be the journey. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Don't drink and drive. You might spill your drink, or you might kill yourself or somebody else. And drinking or driving is dumber than being a Yanks fan. What's dumber than that is rooting for puke-infested goobish missiles like Eli
Oh, I'm as big as Tom Brady.
Yeah, dream on, jackass. Dream the hell on. Manning, or men slapping women, or animal abuse, or racism, or people that watch on bets, or fake friends, or anybody that supports the fans or is a member of the Westboro Baptist Church. Things like that are just plain stupid and definitely deserve a big, fat GFY. Folks, I'm out here. I'll see you all tomorrow. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. Good to be back. And I am tired. Time for a deep sleep tonight.